Well, last year, hundreds of students in our area opted out of the New York State testing assessment. And this year, the state's made some major changes to the Common Core English and Math assessment testing. For parents who are debating whether their child should take the test, WENY's Logan Wilson joins us now to explain what parents need to know about these changes. Logan?
Renata, last year, 1 in 5 students across the state opted out. Today, I spoke with one of our local school districts on what's changed and whether they think the changes will cause fewer students to opt out.
Sure, there's actually 4 changes for this year. The first one is that there will be fewer questions on the test. When they say fewer, it's a couple here or there depending on what section you're in.
The second change is that the tests are no longer timed. The state also changed its testing company, but Michelle says the biggest change is asking for teacher feedback and assistance.
A state test is really one data point out of many throughout the course of the year, so just making sure that they take the feedback of the people who are in the room with the students every day, and seeing their growth from beginning of the year to the end of the year is critical.
Another major change surrounding the test, they won't be associated with teacher evaluations.
That is, good for us as the test is changing and the time is changing and the number of questions is changing, the company that's making them, all of those things are changing. So it's important not to tie one data point to a teacher's instruction.
Last year, the Corning Painted Post School District had 1/3 of its students opt out of testing. Michelle thinks fewer students will opt out this year since the Department of Education made changes after last year had the highest opt-outs in the country.
I think one of the important things is that they did review the feedback and they did make change. So that, I think, helped in some cases, but I still think that there are families that are still trying to make decisions for themselves and what's best for their students. So
the school district says so far they have 8% opting out for the middle school and 6% for the elementary school. They say they support whatever decision parents decide to make. Reporting in the studio, Logan Wilson, WENY News.